Afghan President Hamid Karzai went on 60 Minutes. First, he told the Bush administration in private, and the Bush administration went, "Yeah, right, good one, Hamid, get the hell out of here, you crazy Afghan." So since that didn't work, he went public with it, and he told 60 Minutes over the weekend. He said, "Look, please stop bombing my country. Look, I get it, we're on the same team. I know you don't want to kill civilians, but when you use the Air Force and you drop bombs from the sky, you don't know who's underneath, and you keep killing civilians. Please stop. If you got troops on the ground and you're going after the Taliban and you got a firefight, yeah, of course, God bless, go for it. I want you to do that. But if you can't, if you're dropping bombs into civilian areas, you know it, I know it, and you know what? The Afghani people aren't dumb. They know it too. You're killing civilians. Do you know that if the person who's in charge of high-value targets for the Pentagon, the one who ordered the strikes against Saddam Hussein and his cohorts when we started the war against Iraq in 2003, just flat out told 60 Minutes, we have a calculation. How many civilians we're willing to tolerate dying based on an airstrike? If we have a high-value target, the number is 29. Literally, I mean, he just flat out, he was the guy in charge. And he said, if there are 29 people and Saddam Hussein's in the house or Chemical Ali's in the house or some other dude we put on a poker card somewhere, if he's in the house, we're willing to let 29 civilians die in that house with him. If it gets to 30, then we got to ask the president or Don Rumsfeld at the time. Which I'm sure at that point Rumsfeld would have been like, whoa, let me think about it. Come on, keep bombing, keep bombing. What are you coming to me with these nonsense questions for? All right, but let's assume, let's just take at face value what they said. 29 civilians, dead. Well, as long as we got one of the bad guys, it's okay. Are we comfortable with that? Does that, look, let's just say, does that, when we kill civilians, you know, we say terrorists kill civilians. Does that make us terrorists? Because we know we're doing it. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. They say, I'm going to drop a bomb, I'm trying to kill the bad guy, but I'm willing to let 29 civilians die because I'm trying to get one of the guys that Cheney wants to knock off so we can get the oil. I mean, because he's a really, really bad Arab. I mean, because he's a really, really bad terrorist who would kill civilians like we're doing right now. Why is Hamid Karzai up in arms over this? For two reasons, all right? Number one, 700 civilians have died in the last year in fighting in Afghanistan. Half of them have been by the Taliban. Terrorists! Sons of bitch Arabs. They're not really Arabs, but it doesn't matter. The other half have been by the U.S. Oh, we're the good guys. Oh, they don't count. Wait a minute. Aren't they just as dead? Oh, no. It's okay. The good guys killed them. See, here's who doesn't think that's okay. The Afghanis. Because it's their children and their wives and their sons and daughters that died in those bombings. So they have a view that it's decidedly not okay. Imagine Mullah Omar walks into a house with 25 American civilians. Men, women, and children from Indiana. You think we drop a bomb on that house? Not a chance in the world. You know it. I know it. Liberals know it. Conservatives know it. Democrats know it. Republicans know it. No way we kill those American civilians. But if they're Iraqi or Afghani civilians, well, they don't quite count as much, do they? So think about that the next time you answer.